The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense on balance.
That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10.
The Colts at 9-5 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. Etienne once more.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Richardson looking to throw this. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Etienne.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Richardson looking to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He was looking for Travis Etienne out of the backfield.
And that'll make it 3rd down.
You look at this Niner defense.
They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Here's Richardson to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
Here's Guerrero on 1st down. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Jefferson going to go in motion right. Third down from the gun, McCarthy. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Justin Jefferson with career touchdown number 60. And the Niners take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Sheds off the tackle. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Indy. 45 yards. In motion, the tight end.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Play action. Now Richardson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Etienne up the middle. That'll get a little bit back, give him 5 on the run, and they'll be left with a 3rd and 13.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Niners 7, Colts nothing.
Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Now Richardson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the 49ers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone. Definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Another try for Guerendo. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers. Isaac Guerendo with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Now a hit and a loose football.
And it looks like the defense has got it.
And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
They'll try the middle with Gurindo.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
91 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
A handoff running right, Gurindo.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Looking to throw McCarthy.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
And how about the coverage here in the end zone? That's how you frustrate a quarterback. You get pressure on, and you take away all of his receivers, and he's got to throw it away on third and goal.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first-half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
A handoff running left is Etienne.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Richardson.
He's going deep for Brown. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
And it's 17-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And no run back forthcoming. So this will come out to the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Throwing is McCarthy. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
In motion goes the tight end. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the 49ers first down.
Here's McCarthy. Flush to his right. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season. And add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Richardson. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 3rd down and 6. Back to throw. Richardson. That is caught. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Duvernay in motion. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll drop this one off with Etienne. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
Going for it, here's Etienne. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Richardson out of the shotgun. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Operating from the gun, Richardson escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
A final shot before the half. Richardson toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
First down, 49.
Now McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down, San Francisco.
Handoff here, Guerrero.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Jamin Davis there to bring him down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Again, it's Guerrero.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
113 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On the give, it's Guerrero.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
2nd and goal from the 1.
To the air with McCarthy.
And this is incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
They were stopped last time from the 1. Now here's another try on 3rd and goal.
McCarthy operating from the gun.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. From a yard out.
And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by...
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Now it's Guerrero.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Going for it. Here's McCarthy. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd and inches, Richardson flushed out. And a big loss here as he's taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he's got room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And this is going to be intercepted. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Etienne is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Once more, Etienne. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Travis Etienne, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Aubrey good with the PAT. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the 49er hands team does its job. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On play action, now McCarthy. And he's got it. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Richardson looking to throw this.
He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Richardson looking to throw.
He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
And Mitchell.
57 yards.
And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the 49er hands team does its job. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he'll work down inside the 45.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. They'll run with Galindo.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
On the ground, here's Galindo. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
First down,
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. On to
Multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Here comes 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Richardson.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Here's Richardson.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly a must. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Richardson.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Antonio Johnson.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
2nd down and 6 now. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. An audible here to get a new look. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. That is incomplete.
The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Richardson to throw it.
He's going to let it fly.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Niners come up with a late turn.